So yeah, really excited to be here today. I think last time Therese was kind enough to remind me here a few minutes ago. Last time I was here, I had hurt my back just before I came here, and I could barely stand up straight. So I sat on a chair, and then we watched a video of an old pitch that I did. So this will hopefully be a little bit more exciting and a little more interactive and lively. But it has been since December 5th was the last time that I actually gave the pitch. So I did turn off my notes today. So normally I'd be a little more animated and out in front, but I think it's really important that you understand kind of the context and the flow and the text behind what it is that you're presenting in a pitch. And also just understand this is an evolution. So what you'll see today is probably my 40th deck, right? We've been around for about 3 years. We've raised 4 rounds of capital. In that time, this has just been a complete evolution, and you get a little bit better as you get more and more feedback and you see what works and what lands with investors and then what doesn't. So I'll just give kind of a short version of the pitch, and then after that I'm free to hang out for a while and do some Q&A. We can talk about capital raising and really anything you guys want to ask. But to start off, I'll just do the pitch. So every day on this planet, more than 1,000 people don't go home to their families because of a work-related accident. In addition to the tragic loss of life, more than $1 billion every single week are paid out on worker compensation claims for accidents in the United States alone. Accidents that very well could have been avoided. So I've spent my life around manufacturing. For 23 years, my father was a machinist, and for the last 15 years, he's been a safety manager at a facility with more than 1,000 employees. I had a podcast on manufacturing, and one day I was out touring factories for that podcast, and I witnessed firsthand the fear and frustration that comes with a company being audited because an employee in that facility had recently lost their hearing. So it was that event that inspired me to innovate a solution for gathering environmental and human motion data and building a safety software platform we call MakeYouSmart to provide deeper insights into the workplace environment, but ultimately to make life for guys like my father much easier. So we began testing and sharing our results in 2016, and we quickly began to capture the attention of insurance companies worldwide. You see, we learned through collaboration with them that they face 2 major problems. One, they have loss control resources to help reduce the risk of losses in the companies that they insure. The problem is that they deploy these resources based on claims. And 2, they don't have a good avenue for communicating with their customers except for when something bad happens. So we showed them that with our data and our platform, we can provide them better insights to be more proactive in the way that they deploy these critical loss control resources, and we can help them build deeper relationships with their customers. Our hardware device is designed to gather the critical details of what's happening in the environment. We track things like light, sound, temperature, and air quality, and other factors that can lead to fatigue and impact a worker's health, safety, and productivity. We're also tracking human motion, and we use machine learning to identify things like slips, trips, and falls. Every day, more than 30 million workers in the United States go to work in high-risk industries. By targeting just a fraction of those workers, it represents a significant opportunity for revenue. But more importantly, it represents a significant opportunity for us to send these people home to their families at the end of the workday. We see the insurance industry as one path for revenue, whether it's offering a discount on an insurance policy for a work comp customer that uses a service like ours, or like other carriers who have signed up to buy almost $5 million worth of product from us, and they're going to provide it as a value-added service to their customers. Now, at our core, we're a software and data company, and so we have a simple one-stop software as a service monthly revenue model, which allows people to get access to hardware, software, and data. Surrounded by a well-seasoned board of directors and advisors from manufacturing, banking, insurance, energy, safety, and distribution, MakeYouSafe is well-positioned to make significant improvements in workers' health, safety, and productivity. Now, we've come a long way in the last 3 years. We have almost $5 million in contracted sales. We've raised over $2 million in venture capital. We've conducted thousands of hours worth of pilots, and we've gathered over 25 million data points from on workers in factories. But the thing that we're most excited about is we have dozens and dozens of companies from around the world that have signed up to get access to our product because they believe that the safety of their workers is a top priority for their company. We're raising a $2 million round of capital to provide us the resources needed to get to production level hardware product. To go to a place from where we are now where we're making tens of devices for thousands of dollars to a place where we're making thousands of devices for tens of dollars. We're also looking to use capital to grow our incredibly talented team of people. Making the world safer through technology and data is more than just a tagline. It's our mission and one that we eagerly embrace. Thank you.